Hello everyone, and today it was originally supposed to be an unboxing video, but yeah, my excitement's kind of overtaken me. Now you might be thinking, why is Delara on the table? Because it involves something with the nose cap right here. So, now you read the title, you saw the thumbnail, take a look. It's a beautiful, genuine First World War Enfield nose cap. Got them holes, them distinctive ears, down the area where the sights go in right there. That distinctive bayonet lug, which that is the serial number right there. The hole where the barrel would come out of the screw. The other screw. Just making sure something. The other bayonet lug. The other screw hole. And a sling swivel. That's right, I bought us a rounded off nose cap. Now, can you guess how much I paid for this piece of metal? This piece of milled metal. Leave your answer in the comments, and whoever gets it right, yeah, congratulations. But pretty much we're talking about this nose cap. And why did I buy it? Because, well, I'm going to buy a Enfield that doesn't have a round nose cap, so of course deactivated Enfield because that's the only guns we can buy in the UK. Yeah. As you can see, it's great shape. It is tiny. It looks bigger on camera when we bring Delara's nose cap to. Let's just do that. So here's Delara's. Here's the Enfield's. And it's not a suppressor, YouTube, so don't worry. And it looks like that. Of course, it won't be able to fit on because the A is bayonet lug, and C, the cleaning rod. But yeah, it's an interesting little piece of metal. This is, I don't know what the craze is for these nose caps, but they're expensive. That's why I said to leave your answer in the comments. I'll tell you this, it's above £20. There you go. But, yeah. So there's different variants of this Enfield nose cap. Of course, this one is the most famous one, because it's for the #1 Mark III. And as you can see, it says N363 or 36308. This does not mean it's a 308 or 762 nose cap. Because some people, when they think there's a squared off nose cap, that's for the 762. Wrong. The squared off nose cap was introduced in World War I when they couldn't make enough of these nose caps. They started milding and cruding them. So they removed like key parts, which is like more or less what the #1 Mark III was. What, a star. The #1 Mark III star, that's what they done. So they just made it more crude. They still gave it this round, but all of this up here was squared off. So this nice quality machining. If you take a look at the inside of the nose cap, this little bayonet lug, you think it's one solid piece. Well, it's one solid piece to the outside, but it's actually a hollow piece of metal, but you can see right there at the end, it's just underneath the barrel. You'll have a sight picture, of course your sight right there, but I just love Enfield. I just love Enfield nose caps. There's been a few pictures of these being on Martini Henrys. I think they're called Martini Enfields or something like that. But this is an interesting little piece of history right here. It has a marking in there, I believe. Yeah, in there. This one doesn't have the 2 screws that you need to lock it down. Well, reason being is because, well, the Enfield I'm buying has the squared off nose cap, and all I can just do is, if I'm doing reenactments, I can just swap the nose caps. But if the Enfield's at home, I can just change and just have the squared off one and have this one for display. Anyways, the bayonet that it does take is a P07 bayonet, which is a sword bayonet. Same with Dilara. You can have a sword bayonet for a Turkish M38 or M39 Mauser. But yeah, the Lee Enfield is still in service to this very day by the Indian Police Force. But yeah, let me also go over some other variations you can find of this nose cap. So you can find one exactly like this, except on the underside here. This doesn't have the 2 holes, and it's just one thing of steel that's just rounded. Stupid. Of course, you still have the bayonet like the screws, the screw holes, I should say. Just checking. Okay. But pretty much that's what you would have. And then you would, yeah. I've seen a few Enfield nose caps where these 2 little parts are filled in. And if any Australian viewers, you should know when you buy a Lee Enfield, they have holes right there in the ears. That's only so you get a much more better picture. You might be thinking, why are you going on about a piece of metal? This piece of metal will mean a lot to the future. It's over 100 years old. This is a genuine First World War nose cap for a short magazine Lee Enfield. Now, some people might have a go at me for saying, hey, why don't you safety check Dilara? She has been safety checked. She's got no rounds in her, no inert, it's deactivated. And also when I get the Lee Enfield, this sling right here is coming off Dilara, and it's going on the Lee Enfield. So I will have a Lee Enfield versus Mauser video. So my number 1 Mark III Star versus this. And yeah, a whole bunch of other videos with the Lee Enfield. But yeah, that's just my video on the Enfield nose cap. Thanks for watching, and oh, don't forget to make sure to like and subscribe. But thanks for watching, have a good day or night, whatever time you're watching this video.